We're placing bets on what's in our pets.
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
Now, we love our dogs, and I feel like I might know my dogs better than I know my teenagers. I mean,
Yeah.
This face is saying, orange corduroy. Nice choice, Dad.
Yeah, I know my dogs very well. Jasper, his face is saying, what's your face saying? I ate to catch Dookie when you weren't looking.
But how well do we really know them? And I mean, do we even really know what they are? Okay, so there are those doggy DNA tests out there that'll tell you what breed or breeds make up your mutt, and they give you the exact percentages as well.
And our families ran the test for our dogs, and the results are in, but we have not seen them. So you can bet we're gonna play a game to find out who knows their dog better. It's time for DNA Detectors Doggy Style. Welcome to the Doggy Genome Zone. Stevie, we got quite a board here.
Yes, this is the percentage breakdown of each of the breeds detected in your dog's DNA. You can see Jade's gonna go first.
Okay.
Your job is to choose breeds from our lovely bark bank and match them to their correct percentage.
That's cool.
You both have the same 30 breeds to choose from. You have one lifeline you can use once during the game each. I will tell you how many breeds you've guessed correctly. Then you can make as many swaps as you want before locking in your answer, but you could only use it once. Each correct guess is worth 2 points. If you select the correct breed but put it in the wrong spot, you get 1 point. And at the end of the game, the loser must sniff one dog's butt for 10 seconds. Or all 4 dogs' butts for 2.5 seconds. Loser's choice.
All right, loser's choice. Hey, but really in the end, besides one of our noses, we're gonna know what our dogs are finally.
And I don't know why I'm so nervous about it.
This is Jade. At 7 years old, she's the eldest dog of the bunch. Link didn't consider himself a pet person before he met Jade. Then she melted his heart. As strong as the stone she's named for, Jade is the only one who can get Link to talk in a baby voice. But what is this vixen hiding under that demure facade? Plans to escape? Or poison Jasper? And more importantly, what is she made of? It's time to find out.
You're gonna end on a pooping shot.
Well, because they use a stool sample to make this decision,
Jade,
right?
Jade, they did you wrong, girl. What you wanna do?
What are you, Jade?
What are you? I mean, there's lots of choices over here.
Now I'm sure you remember what they told you she was when you adopted her.
Yeah, but I ain't telling you that.
Yeah, and because I get the advantage of that with my dogs as well.
So she got a long back. She's got the softest of furs.
How confident are you about being right about this?
Well, first of all, it looks like I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to choose from.
And Stevie, it looks like you've already filled in the super mutt category here.
What is that?
It's basically your dogs have ancestors that were mixed breeds themselves, and those ancestors contributed to small amounts of DNA in your dog, but so small that they can't be recognized to one particular breed. So this is the best guess of what those super mutt breeds are, and yeah, we've done you the courtesy of filling those in.
All right, how are we gonna do this? I don't want to be influenced by your choice.
We're gonna each on our own, kind of in our own little time, we'll select which 5 breeds we think will go into there, and then we can go through and start placing them in the different percentages.
All right. Jenna, watch Jade, please.
Hi, best friend.
Okay, so I ain't looking at your stuff.
I'm not looking at yours. I'm not even saying that I'm not looking.
Definitely know this. The pictures do help a little bit. All right.
Hold on.
I got mine. I'm not looking at what you did.
Okay, I have mine as well. So at 40%, I think that she is 40% papillon.
Oh, I always say Jade is a long-haired miniature Dachshund Papillon mix.
Okay.
So you've heard me say that, but I always say long-haired miniature Dachshund first, so I'm starting with Dachshund.
Okay, are you going to be disappointed to find out that she's not mostly Dachshund?
Yes.
Okay, well, for your sake, I hope you're disappointed. Or for my sake.
Did you put Dachshund second?
I'm going to put Dachshund second. I'm going to give you some credit here.
You could be right. I'm definitely putting Papillon second. I mean, the 40%, I I probably would have said Dotson Papillon mix was probably like, in my mind, it was 50-50, so.
This is my going out on a limb a little bit, but it is very much based in an observation of Jade's markings, which are incredibly consistent with a pincher. Incredibly consistent.
And you said miniature pinch.
Because she has black and brown, and I've never seen that on anything that isn't at least a little bit pincher.
I think she's next Chihuahua.
Okay, well, I said...
Which makes her little.
I was almost gonna do that, but I went with Chihuahua at 9.8. Just Chihuahua, every dog has some Chihuahua in them.
And I'm throwing in some Pomeranian here because of the softness of her furs.
Simply because of the length of her hair, which probably just comes from the Papillon. I went with a Yorkshire Terrier. She's also very small, so this is just a crapshoot.
And this is where I threw in the Cocker Spaniel just because I needed something.
How'd we do?
40%. Oh man, this reveal is so big. 40% Chihuahua.
No! No, I hate Chihuahuas! What?
Yes, I love the fact that, how does this make you feel?
Oh my gosh, can you take her out?
She's so much Chihuahua,
Take her behind the door.
Okay.
I don't even like Chihuahuas.
Listen, every dog in this town, every mutt that you adopt in this town is like half pit bull or half Chihuahua. I mean, that's just the way it works.
And I know I put it third, but that...
Yeah, there's more. There's
they're
more
not even
reveals.
pretty to me.
There's more reveals to come because the
All right, you can bring her back now.
0.1% is poodle.
Poodle?
I don't know. I should have known that. She got that soft hair. It's not curly, but it's super soft.
Ha! What?
I'm gonna go out on a limb right now and say that there's no Dotson, and it's gonna make Link. He's not gonna sleep tonight.
That is correct.
I love Dotsons, man. My kind of dog is a Dotson. Let me just say, it's got to be a Dotson in order for me to like it. I got a black Dotson and I want a brown Dotson. But
I follow so many Dotsons on like Instagram.
I don't have any Dotsons, but that's my favorite dog.
My favorite dog is a dog I don't own.
10.7% rat terrier.
This
Rat terrier?
It only gets better.
That's like the worst name for a dog.
9.8% miniature pincher.
Hey, boom.
Miniature pincher?
Yeah, so you each have a point at this point. And then 6.3% Cocker Spaniel. So it's a 2-pointer
So
to Link.
I nailed that.
That's the full result.
So there's no Papillon?
No, but I have a little. This is
Nothing that I thought she was is what she is.
This is a by the breed bio of Jade that I have. So Jade is mostly Chihuahua, which may explain why she shakes when she's not being held. Chihuahuas have a tendency to shake when cold, excited, or scared. She may have a penchant for digging and chasing vermin due to the rat terrier in her, a breed that's not big on pleasing humans. One thing to look out for, Cocker Spaniels can easily become nervous in unknown scenarios, which can sometimes result in submissive urination. But good news, Jade is not at risk for any genetic health conditions.
Oh, great. But the Jade, you are not who I thought you were.
This is Sean, the latest addition to the McLaughlin clan. Sean is 2 years old. He's only been with the McLaughlins a few months and has already gotten himself banned from the groomer. So one can assume he'll be as shaggy as Rhett in no time. He's an anxious fella, prone to nervous farts just like his owner, but he'll do anything to protect the ones he loves. His wandering eye hasn't gotten him into trouble yet, but give it time. No, seriously, he literally has a wandering eye. Time to find out what's inside this cute little fella.
Oh man, they did you dirty with that close-up. They did you dirty with that close-up.
Chase throwing shade at our dogs, man.
You're a cute guy, though. I really like you.
So down here on a super moat, we've already got Pomeranian, Maltese, way down here, Cocker Spaniel, and miniature pincher.
Who would have thought?
If either one of your dogs is part Dotson, I'm gonna be so mad.
Oh, I hope so, but I'm not. Just so you know, I'm probably not doing that. I think I have settled on my 5.
I think I'm gonna start with the best punchline for all dog jokes. Shih Tzu.
I'm going off of what we learned in the last round. First of all, I've always known that this little guy, or suspected that this little guy was a lot of Chihuahua. Given his size and his shaking, now that I know that that's a big thing, I think that topping out the top here is Chihuahua. Now that's close though. We're basically almost equal percentages there, so that's a tough percentage to decipher.
I think that the eyeball gene is strong, so I'm going with Boston Terrier and the wonky eyes.
His hair is so curly and in his hair, it's not really fur. So I'm actually going to say that this is a poodle.
I'm going with poodle next, just because poodles are so ubiquitous. It's got to be in there somewhere.
I'm going with a rat terrier.
You know what? I'm going to go with this one. Miniature Schnauzer. I think he's got a bit of a schnauz face.
I'm hitting up where you started here with the Shih Tzu.
And I'm going to round things off with the Bichon Frise. Which I'd never heard of before, but it looks kind of like your dog.
And look at me. Bichon Frise. Bichon Frise.
All right, do you want to use your lifeline?
Oh.
You can see how wrong one can be.
You know what? I am going to use my lifeline.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I can pull ahead here.
You have 3 breeds correct.
Wow. Ooh. Okay, so I know I'm not wrong about Chihuahua. I think the guess that I had the least confidence in was the Bichon Frise. You know what? The hair's pretty long. I'm going to go with Lhasa Apso. How about that? I'm locked.
That didn't help you.
Sean is 28.9% Chihuahua.
Yeah! Chihuahuas all over the place!
27.5% Poodle.
Yeah! He's the same as Jay! I know my dog, but he looks totally different!
13.1% Bichon Frise.
Oh, dang it!
So I did get a point there.
The lifeline hurt me.
5.3% Lhasa Apso.
Oh, okay. It didn't hurt or help.
3.4% Pekingese.
Oh, where is that one?
Where is that?
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
And the rest super mutt.
Dude, 2 of our dogs are majority the same.
So, I mean, what am I going to say now when people ask me what my dog is? A Chihuahua?
A Puhawa.
A Puhawa.
Puhawa.
I like a Puhawa.
You could say Sean is mostly Chihuahua, and despite their small size, Chihuahuas are confident and protective, meaning they can get aggressive with other dogs who will almost always outsize them. Poodles are highly intelligent, which contradicts a Chihuahua's instinct to pick fights with bigger dogs.
It also contradicts my instincts about observing everything about Sean.
Bichon Frises were used as barter by Spanish sailors, which may explain Sean's fear of water and sailors.
Oh, I've noticed that, yeah. Down in Marina Del Rey, boy. Don't take him to Marina Del Rey.
And his keen sense of hearing is likely due to his small percentage of Lhasa Apso. They are originally from Tibet, where their acute hearing made them good watchdogs in palaces and monasteries. Pekingese are smaller than they look. They are mostly fur, which poor Sean found out after his first haircut.
Yeah, he did.
But good news, Sean is not at risk for any genetic health conditions.
High five.
This is Jasper, the only ladies' man in the Neal home. Nicknamed Peanut Butter Jade, or Jazzy, Jasper loves women, particularly Christy. Jasper is 2 years old. He enjoys sniffing Jade's pee, then peeing on top of Jade's pee. But he's more than just a Jade fanboy, he's a snuggler. His safe place is the crook of Link's neck, and when he can't be there, this random spot on the couch does just fine. Good boy, Jasper. Time to find out what's inside this cute little fella.
Jasper. Now, we adopted Jasper because he fit my criteria at the time.
Of being a Dachshund.
Which was, I wanted a dog that looked like Jade, but maybe in a different peanut butter color. So.
Well, Link, I'll have you know that according to the super mutt percentage, which is a total of 6.3%, of that 6.3%, there is some Dotson.
You got more Dotson than Jade, you stinker. All right, let's make our selections.
Now Jasper needs a companion, constant companion. So that's, I assume that's gonna inform the breed that he is. There's something about his timid nature that's gotta come from something. I just don't know what it is.
Oh gosh, so Cocker Spaniel, Dotson, off the list. German Shepherd. And there's only 4 we have to choose, not 5. His hair is longer than Jade's. Okay, throw your first one up there, man.
Chihuahua.
Yeah, I mean, I've learned my lesson. I had to pick Chihuahua too.
You know what? I think that spindly nature,
Spindly?
I think it's the same kind of dog. I know it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I thought. I mean,
Now, the spindly nature that I was talking about and the speed with which I've seen him go, I think he has got some Italian Greyhound.
we have the exact same answer, dude.
Oh, wow, look at this.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
And then I
Not
finished
changing
it off
anything for
with
you.
Papillon.
And I went with one of my favorite dogs, breeds, the Rat Terrier.
Yeah, okay.
Now, Link, you still have your lifeline.
I gotta use it, so tell me, how many did I get right?
You have 2 breeds correct.
Okay, so both of these are wrong. I gotta take these off. So I'm gonna move these over here. I ain't going back to Papillon. I was actually thinking about this Basenji thingy.
Basenji?
Yeah, because of the legs. And then for the length of the hair, there might be a little Maltese because it gets a little wavy. I'm gonna try that.
Jasper is 33.8% Chihuahua,
You can't escape a Chihuahua.
No, they're everywhere.
26.9% Poodle,
Just like Jade.
9% Pekingese,
Really?
7.1% Miniature Schnauzer, and the rest Super Mutt.
You're just like Jade.
Jasper is mostly Chihuahua, and a healthy Chihuahua can live around 18 years, so buckle up. But since Jasper is also Poodle, he needs daily exercise and stimulation, so that's going to be a long 18 years. He's also part Pekingese. They were bred exclusively as pets, so if you find Jasper enjoys a literal lap of luxury, that's why. He has a small percentage of miniature Schnauzer, making him spunky, spirited, but also aloof. Now, Jasper did inherit 1 copy of oculocutaneous albinism, which doesn't affect him, but it could affect relatives. It's just characterized by lack of pigment in the eyes, skin, or
He doesn't have
fur.
bowels.
Before we get to know Barbara a little bit more, we want to announce the latest quarterly collectible item from the Society. Yes, it is another issue of our comic book Blood Oath. This time it's Rhett and Link versus Barbara and Jade.
And Jade. That's appropriate.
We're introducing this today.
It's a crazy story with amazing illustrations in collaboration with our friends at Fantoons. So collect this thing. You can only get it by joining the Mythical Society. You got to join Third Degree monthly by January 31st.
Yes.
MythicalSociety.com.
Let's get to know Barbara.
Meet Barbara. She joined the McLaughlin family in 2016. She's a pretty girl and she knows it, hardly ever leaving the house without her signature bow. The biggest gal in the group, she no doubt has the biggest turds of all the McLaughlin Neal dogs. Her hobbies include licking her butthole and licking beans out of Rhett's beard. In what order, we don't know. But what breeds are in this precious pooch? Let's find out.
She's a pretty lady.
They got a shot of poop coming out of her butt.
Don't remind me.
What in the world, y'all?
Man, this is not easy.
How much does she weigh? 15?
I'm not gonna tell you that.
You ready?
Yes.
All right, I'm ready, and
You
since
go
it's not
first.
my dog, I'm gonna go first. I mean, I gotta start, and I'll put it on my side. Maltese, right? I think that's what you said she was.
So this is a tough one about what gets the top spot. You very well could be right. It could also be a Chihuahua. I mean,
Yeah.
but she is the only one that doesn't have as slight of a frame as the other 3, you know? So I think that I was gonna go with Poodle as the top.
Yeah, I put Poodle as my number 2. which I'm gonna put.
And I put Maltese as my number 2. So there you go. That's,
So we're back and forth.
Who's right about that? I don't know.
I'm going with Shih Tzu, 11.2%.
Just because I'm trying to keep it in the family, I do think she's got some Chihuahua in her.
And then basically, I'm just hedging my bets at this point with stuff that she looks like. Bichon Frise.
Man, we're kind of on the same page at this point because I thought that she's got some Bichon Frise in it because of the hair. I mean, look at this looks exactly like her coat.
So not in color, but in terms of type of hair, Yorkshire Terrier is at play.
And I went with a West Highland Terrier.
I got to put Chihuahua on the board.
Okay, and I'm gonna do a Lhasa Apso.
Okay.
Lifelines are done, right? So
yeah, lifelines are done. It all comes down to this. Barbara is 37.8% poodle.
Yes!
Oh, you dog.
30.9% Chihuahua.
Dang it, girl! I knew you had something in there.
Chihuahua?
11.2% miniature schnauzer. 5.3% Pekingese.
Dang.
4.5% Cocker Spaniel. 3.2% miniature pincher. And the rest super mutt.
What?
Wow. Okay.
No Maltese, dude.
Yeah, so Barbara's mostly poodle, so she should be highly intelligent and
she is.
playful. Her attention-seeking behavior is genetic. Chihuahuas are fun-loving, people-oriented dogs who seek a lot of attention. Here's something she has in common with her father. Pekingese tend to have weak backs, so they can't withstand too much roughhousing. Barbara has a small percentage of Cocker Spaniel in her, meaning she should be excellent at hunting woodcock.
Oh yeah,
A
we hunt
small
woodcock every weekend.
shorebird. And speaking of things found in Cocker Spaniels, we should mention that Barbara is at risk of intervertebral disc disease. But many dogs never develop IVDD, so that's good.
You did well, Barbara.
So who came out with more points?
Yeah, Rhett won, which means you have some butt sniffing to do, but you have options.
Okay, well, I ain't sniffing your dog's butts.
Okay.
Thanks for subscribing and clicking that bell.
You know what time it is.
I'm Katrina.
I'm Drew.
We just picked up our new foster dog, Toby.
Remember, adopt, don't shop.
And it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
I don't think that's a Chihuahua.
It probably is now after all this.
To watch us guess which celebrities have been combined with dogs and Good Mythical more.
And to find out where the wheel of mythicality is gonna land.
Join Third Degree Monthly by January 31st to get the second issue of the Blood Oath comic book. Visit mythicalsociety.com for details.